Good morning. The word for you today. Today is Thursday, July 11th, and our devotion is titled, Honor God in All You Do. Our scripture passage comes out of the book of Psalms, chapter 1, verses 1 and 2. And it says, "Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the wicked, nor stands in the way of sinners, nor sits in the seat of scoffers. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and on his law he meditates day and night." It sounds almost like a proverb. And I think that it's because even though the book of Psalms isn't known for being the book of wisdom, it still has some incredible human wisdom in it. Not because of anything that humans are able to do, but wisdom that is good for humans. The Psalms are a pure expression of human emotion. They are odes, praises, dirges, and supplications. They are cries of helplessness and of helpfulness, all of which are centered around the Lord and humanity's relationship to them. So, what does this have to do with honoring God? I think it's pretty simple. We are called to live a life that is full of grace, mercy, to live a life that is the example of what Jesus did for us. I'm not great at that. I mess up all the time. I get so caught up in trying to survive and trying to make it through the day that I allow anger or frustration to get the better of me. I allow these thoughts in my head to sour the way I look at people, to sour the way that I interact with somebody, a cutting word, an unkind statement. Sometimes it's in the actions I do. I see a piece of trash on the ground and I purposefully just ignore it and act like I didn't see it. And then I read passages like this. I read devotions like this, and I'm told to honor God in all that I do. And it makes me stop. It makes me take a second and reflect on all the times that I don't necessarily honor God in what I'm doing. So what does that mean for us? Well, first of all, it's not a death sentence. It's not a judgment. We are not on trial for this. But what this passage does is it calls us to be honest with ourselves, to be honest to God, to say where our shortcomings are, where our faults are, to acknowledge them, and then beyond that, to work to better ourselves, to work to better the world around us, to resemble more closely the image of Jesus. So, honor God in all that you do. It's not easy. It's not a habit that you will never break. But it is something that is so worth trying for, to strive for, to be more and more like Jesus. Have a nice day.